Hang on just one moment and we will get started. Hello, hello. Great Memorial Day. How about that? I never know whether to say Happy Memorial Day or it's just a day to honor, right? It's a day to honor those soldiers who have sacrificed their lives for us. And I also want to honor on this day those soldiers who are currently fighting for us or who have fought for us, who are still with us. So we honor them as well today. Well, equipped, empowered, poised, and positioned to move those who are ready to move is my ultimate mission. I wake up every day determined to make a difference in my assigned place. You see, my purpose, my passion, and my focus is to take you where you are, from where you are to where you want to be. I am Pamela Lue-Hing, better known as Coach P, and we are going live on my personal Facebook page, also on the Life and Business Coach Campus. And I will say that today is sponsored by the Life and Business Coach Campus. So if you have not joined the campus, come on over and join. Ladies, come on over and join the Life and Business Coach Campus. And it's right there on Facebook. So IG, come on over to Facebook, and that's where we share more information. It's a beautiful community of some powerful women, and we share information there, and we again educate, equip, and empower on the campus. And so you definitely want to join. So again, today is sponsored by the Life and Business Coach Campus, and I'd like for you to like, share, and even comment, ask questions. This is the time that we ask questions. So I come to you live every Monday at noon, okay? Every Monday at noon. And I tell you what, it is a great thing because I am just in a zone. I am in a zone and I've been dropping some nuggets. So if y'all have missed it, you got to join the Life and Business Coach Campus so that you can see some of the replays. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and play the video. Now, you can't hear it. IG, but Facebook can. So that's another reason why you want to come on over and join. So here you go.
Great Monday and welcome to the Coach Show, where women life and business coaches come to be educated, equipped, and empowered to coach with confidence and lead with transformational power. Join me, Coach P, right here on the Life and Business Coach Campus every Monday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time to package your brilliance, optimize your performance, and bring harmony to your life.
So that's exactly what we do. That's who we are. And again, I am Coach P, and I saw there that Miss Sheila is joining us on Facebook today. So thank you so much, Sheila, for joining in. I hope that you're having a relaxed day with your family and friends. And so thank you for chiming in. I am really, really excited about today because we have a special guest who will be coming on shortly. So I want to go ahead and give you the nuggets. I've got to give you the golden nuggets before she comes in. I see. Sister Carol, Coach Carol Davis is in the house as well. Welcome. We're so glad that you are here from Detroit. Thank you for being here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so we are going to share today five things. Five things you should know before launching your online course. Okay, five things you should know before you launch your online course. And for those of you who are just joining and you have not heard from me, you like, okay, what exactly does she do? I am again Coach P. I help ambitious life and business coaches struggling with stagnant growth learn how to package, position, and sell their products and services so that they can run their business with confidence, attract ideal clients on demand, and really build profitable businesses that they love around the lifestyles that they desire. And so that's what I do. And every Monday, again, I come to you at 12 Central Time to share how you can do that. Okay. And so today, again, we are talking about those five things you should know before launching your online course. So please go ahead, grab your pen, your paper and pen, because we're going to give you those nuggets right now, starting with number one. Number one is you need an email list. Okay. You need an email list. Even if you don't have one yet, that's okay. We show you how to get an email list, okay? But you have to build an email list in order to be able to um, create your product for online to market it online, okay? You must have an email list. Case in point, do you remember back a few months ago when Facebook and IG went down for just a moment? The world lost its mind, didn't it? For just those moments, right? It lost its mind. We lost our minds, I would say. Well, I didn't lose mine because I have an email list. So an email list gives you the power. Okay, an email list gives you the power to control your audience. Okay, and how you communicate, when you communicate. You have constant communication at your fingertips when you have an email list. So it's very, very important that you maintain that. Okay, so I wanted to say that out the gate. Very important that you maintain that. And you also want to find a platform. Okay, MailChimp is a really great platform because it's free. All right, and especially if you're just getting started, you definitely want to make sure that you are being mindful of your expenses. Okay, so again, Mailchimp is a great one to use. And Sister Carol, Coach Carol, you said Ashley Davis. So please tell me. Um, you said Ashley Record. Ashley Record. Okay. So tell me more. If there's something that I need to do, let me know. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that. All right. So again, you need that email list. And then you also want to make sure that you're consistent in your communication, okay, with your email list, whether it's once a week, once a month. Okay, you want to make sure that you're consistent, however that might be. Okay, and that you're giving value um, to your email community, right? You want to give value and not just sell things, but offer value. Okay, so like we have something special that we're offering this Thursday, and it's valuable. Okay, it's free, but it's extremely valuable, and I can't wait to share that with you. As soon as our guest comes on, we'll be able to let the cat out the bag. All right, but you definitely want to do that. And so that's the first thing. All right. So you need the email list. The second is that you choose an all in one platform. Try your best to choose an all in one platform. Why do we want to do that? Because it's most cost effective, and it will also save you some time and some money in the long run. Okay. All in one platforms. And I have my notes here that I'm referring to. But things like Keep, platforms like Keep is a good one. Kartra, I've had that. Kajabi, Thinkific is another great platform for building online courses. And also, you have the Teachable as well as Udemy. Okay, I know Udemy, you make less. And you have less control over the percentage that you make. So you want to be mindful of that when selecting a platform. Okay. So when we look at coaching, coaching is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and its trajectory over the next 4 years is ridiculous. Okay, I think they're expecting that it's going into the trillions of dollars with online learning and online courses, and so we have got to um, really position ourselves to make sure that we're sharing our expertise, right? As coaches, we've got to be able to share the expertise with our ideal clients, okay? Excellent. Hey, y'all. She says, hey, y'all, please do put your name in there for me. It just says Facebook user, so please do share your name so I can give you a shout out, okay? Thank you so much for being here on this Memorial Day. All right, so again, we want to make sure that we're mindful about our platforms. And then um, the other thing is you want to make sure that the platform is typically user friendly, depending on which one you select. Okay, Keep is very easy to run, and Kartra has a learning curve. And then Thinkific is pretty simple as well, and they have additional training resources. So you definitely want to make sure that you focus in on what's going to be most user friendly, especially if you are challenged with tech like me. All right. The other thing that you want to do is you want to select a platform because they offer payment plans for your programs. Okay, so it's like like I said, an all-in-one. So they help you run your back office, and you can also see your student progress. And the other things that you can do, there's so many other things that you can do, but you can also individualize the logins and integrate your email list. Okay, so those are some reasons why you want to choose a good platform. Okay, it might be a little bit more costly up front, but it's so worth it, and your students will be very happy that you did. You'll be very happy that you did, and it will help you run that back office. Okay, and cut down on the time that you spend doing administrative activities. Okay, and we can spend more time doing uh, what I call IGAs, I'm sorry, IPAs, income producing activities. All right. So it's very, very important. Hey there, Betty Leak. Thank you for being here today. Long time no here. Thank you for being on today. All right. So we're talking about today, Betty, um, 5 things you should know before launching your online course. So I don't know if you've ever thought of having an online course, but that's what we're talking about on today. Okay. So that's number 2. So number 1 again was you need an email list. Number 2 is choose an all-in-one course hosting platform. All right. So that's number 2. Let's go on to number 3. Number 3. Drum roll, please. Do not number your videos. Why don't we want to number our videos? Why is that? We don't want to number the videos because by say if you have an 8-week or 12-week course, by the third course, you may decide you wanted to update the first course, right? And now you've got to go back and maybe sequence the videos. Do a different video because it's out of sequence. All right, so you want to make sure that you're not numbering your videos. All right, and number four Number 4 is create engaging and clear learning outcomes. Create engaging and clear learning outcomes. And we want to make sure that we are very, very clear on those learning outcomes. Why? Number 1, it helps in marketing. Okay. So when we are marketing, oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much. I think that's Betty. Great. She says, great information. Thank you. I'm glad you find it of value. So again, when we're looking at learning outcomes and we're doing our marketing, it's critical to have those learning outcomes because people want to know, why do I need to sit through an hour or 45 minutes or 2 hours or whatever the case may be, or if it's a program that you're enrolling them in, what's in it for me? What am I going to get out of it at the end of the program? Okay, whether you do again a free webinar or a paid 12-week, 6-month program, whatever it is that you do, you want to make sure that that you're very clear on those learning outcomes. Okay, so it will help you in your marketing. It will help you as well as you're developing your course. Okay, so we begin with the end in mind. Where do we want to take our students? What do we want them to learn, right? And then we work it backwards, right? So we have 3 objectives, typically 3 objectives, and you come back and say, okay, by the end of this course, I want them to learn 1, 2, 3. All right. And it might be, if you have a 12-week course, you've got 12 lessons, and at the end of each lesson, you want them to learn 3 things. All right. So being very, very clear about those learning outcomes. And we want to make sure that we let them know what they can expect. Okay. So that's the other thing that learning outcomes does. It helps them understand what you're offering, and it helps them say, hey, this is really for me. If we're very clear on those learning outcomes, they know what they need, right? So when they hear it, it resonates with them, and then they push the pay button or push the registration button and say, hey, I want to register for that. All right. So we want to make sure that we're very, very clear on those learning outcomes. And then we want to also make sure that we emphasize the pain points when we're talking about about the learning outcomes in the programs. So it's not just the learning outcomes, but it's also those pain points. All right. And making sure that we address that. All right. And so Yes, thank you so much, Sheila. Sheila says, yes, begin with the end in mind. Stephen Covey. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I love that. Actually, I use that for a lot of different things, not just work, right? Begin with the end in mind. You never come out wrong if you begin with the end in mind, all right? So then the last thing that we're going to talk about today, the fifth thing is the bear with me here, multitasking. All right. Do not overlook the details. Do not overlook the details. So we don't want to overlook the details. What are those details? Those typos, the misspellings, things like that. We want to make sure that we do spell check. Grammarly is another great tool to use to check, and you can also do just do spell check, right? Whenever we are preparing any type of content in our newsletters, in our anything that we're sending out. And if you're anything like me, my vision is becoming very interesting. And especially when I'm posting on Facebook, I actually have to go back and read it a couple times because my eyes kind of see an R looks like an M or M looks like an R. And so I've got to go back and try to make sure that it's right, right? So that's across the board, not just in things that we're emailing to our community, but also when we are sending any type of putting any type of content out there on our social media platforms. Okay, so those are the five things. Let's go ahead and recap. Let's recap. And again, the first is you need an email list. The second is choose an all-in-one course hosting platform. The third is do not number the videos because you may have to go back and edit. Number four is create engaging and clear learning outcomes. And then lastly, do not overlook the details. Okay, do not overlook the details. So I love it. Can you, oh, question, I love it. Can you talk more about pain points, please? Yes, yes, pain points. That is so important to understand the pain points. The pain points, first of all, beginning with the end in mind, the pain points are the reasons why people push the pay button because we have really helped them understand um, and we've helped identify with them what's ailing them. Okay, what's ailing them. So, for instance, if you are a life coach and a person comes to you, an ideal client comes to you and says, I'm having a challenge trying to balance my life. I have so many things going on. I can't seem to come to bring it together, right? And so as a life coach, she hires you to help her figure things out and create systems, right? And so what are her pain points? Her pain points will probably be frustration. She's probably feeling like things are out of control, right? Maybe she's got a lot of balls going all at the same time. And it's hard to figure out what do I do first, second, and third. So there's levels of frustration, there's levels of anxiety potentially. So those are the pain points. And so when we're doing our marketing, we speak to the pain points. Why are people actually paying you to help them? What is it that they're trying to fix? Or what is it they're trying to make better in their lives? So, Sheila, please let me know if that answered your question. Okay. Let me know if that answered your question. But that's an excellent question. Thank you so much. And then Carol says, yes, always good to have a second pair of a second pair of eyes to review your content. Yes, ma'am, for sure, for sure. And Betty says, love and miss you. I love and miss you too, Miss Betty. Thank you for being here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, hello, IG. I'm not ignoring you over there. Okay, wonderful. Sheila says, yes, it did 100%. Excellent, Sheila. I'm so glad you're here. You bring such value to our campus. And we appreciate you and thank you for your questions and engaging with your questions. Okay, but I'm excited because our guest is in the house. She's back in the green room, y'all, and I am really, really excited about this guest today because she's been my inspiration. And little does she know, I mean, I've been watching her since day one. And I go all the way back to, and she's listening back in the green room. I see her smiling. It goes all the way back to when she published her first book. And she was speaking. I was speaking there too, but I was so intimidated by her. I said, this sister right here got it going on. But I knew that I was in the right room. So if you are in rooms where people do not intimidate you, get out. It's like ghosts in the room. Get out, out now, run, right? You want to be in rooms where you are edified, where you're learning and you're growing. You may be I was uncomfortable because I knew where I wanted to go, but I was trying to figure it out. And this woman had already figured it out, and I was so excited to be in her space, intimidated, and I spoke. But I was like, man, I was hanging on every word that she said. So I want to introduce to you Miss Elise Michelle Jones. She is the founder of the Coaching Business Simplified Club, best-selling author, workshop trainer, and a certified online marketing expert. She helps online coaches build and grow successful coaching businesses without the overwhelm. Her clients call her the resource queen, which she really is, because she provides quality resources, tips, and trainings to help online coaches generate consistent income in their coaching businesses. In the 6+ years as a business and marketing coach, she has helped over 700, y'all hear that, over 700 plus coaches create signature coaching programs, live events, and digital products that have helped them transform their coaching businesses into 4 and 5 thousand per month online coaching businesses. So are y'all sitting there on your seat like, where is she? I need to meet that woman. I need to know who she is. Well, I'm excited because not only is she coming as a guest, but she is my coach. Okay. So I am a part of her coaching business simplified. So I'm going to bring up none other than, drum roll, please, Coach Elise.
Hello, Pam. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am. Beautiful. So good to
Awesome.
hear.
Well, what a great introduction. I had no idea of that day and that event that you were intimidated by me because I was like, oh my gosh, look at this fly chick. She is doing so well. Oh my gosh, I got to up my game. So that's so amazing that the both of us were admiring each other during that time. That was awesome.
Yes, yes. And that's been years ago. What year was that you launched your book? You remember?
Ooh, I was still working full time, so that was I don't you know what? Those years go by so, like, they mesh together. I guess if I pulled out my book, I probably could look at the date it was copyrighted. I wanna say 20 2018, maybe?
Was it
20
2018?
no, maybe
Mm-mm.
2015, maybe?
Yeah, I would say even before that because I hadn't launched my book yet. You helped
Okay,
inspire me launch my book, and
okay.
my book launched. I think it was in 2014. So
So we're talking about 2012 then.
yes,
That's probably right, 2012, maybe 2013. Imma look at that. I'm really bad with years. Everything just started to mesh together.
I know, right, right. But that's okay. But I'm so thrilled that you're here today. Thank you for accepting the invitation to come. So as I was saying, sharing, Coach Elise is my coach. She is my marketing coach, and she is just bar none phenomenal. She is the content queen. So even the information that I shared today came from Coach Elise. Okay, so I learn from her, I grow from her, I run my business. What she shares is a part of my business. Okay, so she develops content to help us coaches in our businesses. So when I tell you she's invaluable, and I'm really excited because not only she my coach, but she's accepted the invitation to become a part of our team for the our upcoming program and the workshop we're going to talk about for Thursday. So I'm so excited. This is like so cool, Coach Elise. I am really excited. So let's get to know you just a little bit better.
Okay.
Tell us, how long have you been in business?
Ooh, well, like you said, I was speaking around 20 now that I find out, 2014, right?
Okay,
Launched my book. So it's been about how long is that? That was what? We
seven,
in
eight. Where are we?
about 8
22. That's
years?
8 years ago.
Yeah,
If
about
it's
8
14,
years ago.
right?
So I would say 8 years ago, I was doing it part time, but within those 8 years, I've probably been full time doing what I'm doing now for about a solid 6 years. So
Okay.
2 years of it was part time, still working full time. And then I eventually transitioned out of that into actually being a full time entrepreneur about 6 years ago.
Okay. Awesome. 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 So 6 years ago, full time. How awesome is that? I love it. I
It
love
you know
it.
what? It was such an enlightening period for me. Sometimes you are afraid to make that leap, but I know you're gonna ask me a little bit about how I got started, and, I always tell people not to be afraid to work your side hustle or your side business while you are working full time. My full-time job paid for me to run my business on the side, so that's the way I look at it. It funded my dream.
So was your investor.
Yes, yes.
That's so awesome. That's so awesome. I was trying to get IG on, but I'm technically challenged.
That's
Coach Elise
okay.
already knows.
That's okay.
I'm so tech challenged. But that is awesome. So you did your full time, and then you've been, well, you had your full time job, but then you transitioned out. So it's been 6 years.
Yes.
And what was that like for you? Because when you first started out, were you as clear as you are right now in terms of what you do and how you do it?
Oh,
What type of
no.
transition and metamorphosis did you go through?
Oh my gosh, and that's part of my story. When I first started online, just say being an entrepreneur altogether, I was not doing what I was doing now. So, I was taking my love for art, and I was creating art and turning that artwork into digital art and selling that, but also doing commission pieces. So, I had like an e-commerce store,
Mhm.
um, being a service provider, but that eventually morphed into actually teaching other people what I was doing because I was doing so well at it. My faculty members were like, they saw what I was doing. They was like, Elise, you went from not being an artist to being a artist that is selling digital work, having sold out gallery shows, having, all this type of things. So I was teaching them what I was learning. So it morphed into that and then morphed even more. So I mean, I don't know if you're getting to the point that you don't really start off, you're not gonna end where you started. Everything
Oh,
changes, right?
yes, it does. For sure, for sure. We actually have a question. What's the name of your book, Coach Elise?
Oh, it is called Greatness is in the Comeback. It is
Mhm.
on Amazon, and it's my story on how I was fired from a position that I thought was the best position in the world that I was perfect for. Found out I didn't have the right credentials, and they fired me, and it was like I was like someone had died. So I
Mhm.
went through the grieving process of that. And so I share that and how I was able to brand myself from being a department chair to doing what I'm doing now. So it's my whole story
Mhm.
and the resources and the techniques and the steps that I did to actually brand myself online.
That is so, so awesome. And now that I remember in you telling your story, I was so mesmerized just in how you were, wooing the audience that you and I have very similar stories that way.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
similar stories. So that is so powerful. And this online space, this $1 trillion industry that we're in, because it really is a $1 trillion
It was
industry.
it was it was perfect timing, right? Because
Mhm.
I'm a Gen X, you're a Gen X too. We didn't have this online thing, and so when I
Right.
saw it, I was like, "You're telling me, as an introvert, because I'm a major introvert, that I could stay at home and still build a business, and people still can know me without having to be like super networky kind of
Right.
person." Uh, so I just took what I learned and applied it, or what I actually was teaching in the classroom and to my students as well, and I applied it to myself.
Everybody, you taking notes on that, y'all? Are you taking notes? So Coach at least already possess what it is she was positioning to take to the marketplace. So she did y'all write that down? That was a tweet. You already possess what you're positioning to take into the marketplace.
Yes, that's a definite tweet.
That's a tweet. All right. So that's what she's sharing right now. So you already got it. We just got to figure out how to package it and then take it to the marketplace, right?
Mhm.
Awesome. Awesome. So Coach Elise, What would you say in this online space? If you could give the coaches out there, we've got some new coaches, we've got some seasoned coaches here online, and you are definitely the master when it comes to this coaching online, this marketing online arena. What are three best words of advice you would give?
The first one is to know that whatever God has put into you, and these are not words. I know you're looking for words, so I'm
That's
probably going
okay.
to say some statements, right?
Yeah.
What God has put into you is your gift. And to me, if you're not using it, and I know this might sound bad, it's an insult when you're not using that gift, right? That
Mm-hmm.
He's giving you, right? And number two would be if you want people to know what you do or know that you know what you know, then you have to position yourself in a space that you feel confident in. And right now, that might be online, that might be a platform that you like best Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, podcasting, whatever that is. But positioning is essential. People will not know who you are and what you do if you do not position yourself and put yourself out there. And I do understand it is scary. I get it, but it takes time. So the third thing would be if you are fearful of putting yourself out there, get the necessary help that you need. Okay. So I guess one would be build, know that the gift that God gave you is your gift.
Mm-hmm.
Two, position yourself. It's essential if you want people to get, know about you and get business. And the
Mm-hmm.
third thing is to build up your confidence. If you don't have the confidence, get the necessary help to build that confidence.
Excellent. Didn't I tell y'all she was coming with some nuggets? I am typing as fast as I can type over here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this up here so that the last one, I've reached my 50 banners, Coach Elise.
I
I'm all
I didn't
tapped
even know
out.
there was 50 banners limit. I didn't even know that.
Well, I just reached it. So I can't put the third one up there, but God has already given it to you. It's inside of you. All right. And then she also said, position yourself where you feel confident. Right. So choose. Are you saying with that? Are you saying choose a platform? Is that what you were referring
Yes,
to?
choose the platform that you're most comfortable in because there's so many out there. You got TikTok, you got Facebook, you got LinkedIn, you got podcasting, you got YouTube. I mean, just
Mhm.
choose one.
Right.
No, not there is not one platform that is better than the other, right? I know, you're gonna have an Instagram expert who's gonna say Instagram is the best. You're gonna have a
Mhm.
LinkedIn person gonna say
Mhm.
LinkedIn is the best. Pick one that's best for you
Yes.
and then work that one and then use the other platforms as like co-captain kind of thing
Yeah.
that fits along with your brand.
Yes, yes, I can totally relate to that. That's some nuggets, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all adhere to that one because I have not necessarily adhered to that, and it's caused a lot of frustration, right?
It really
Hmm.
can. Yeah.
It can. I love it. Carol Davis, Coach Carol says, excellent nuggets of wisdom.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, and this is just in the first what was been 10 minutes, 14 minutes, something like that. Okay, so y'all gonna have to come back on Thursday. So let me go ahead and tell you just a little bit about what we have going on. So God has given me this vision, right? This vision as I've been out here over the years. I've been a certified Christian life coach for 11 years now. And I've made many transitions. I've worked with all different types of clients, but now I'm very clear on my ideal clients have been over the past few years. And so the vision has been to offer or put together a program whereby all everything that you need is within that program. So it's not just to teach coaches, right? So I'm a master coach and I teach coaches. It's not just to teach them how to coach and teach them about being a CEO and teaching them how to create transformational experiences for their clients. It is okay. Let's talk about this back office. What does this look like? What is a brand? What is the funnel? What is and all those things are I know, but I'm not an expert in, right? So I said, Lord, what would it look like to bring all these experts to the platform? And over the years, I've worked with a myriad I've hired a myriad of people to fulfill different aspects of the business, right? And I will tell you this that the team I have is bar none incredible. That's why I said, you know what? I can't keep this team to myself. So Coach Elise is a part of my team in my business. Okay, so she helps me, she coaches me. I'm a part. I'm a student on her campus. Okay, and so I appreciate that. But what I love about these people that we're about to share with you, including Coach Elise, is that they're professional, that they're experts in their specific niches. Okay, so they don't do a whole lot of different things. They are very clear on what they do, and they deliver quality products. Y'all, did y'all hear me? Knock on, just y'all go ahead, shout that out, shout it out, shout it out. Get excited, because I spent years to get this team. I prayed about this team. Lord, can you please just send somebody that is serious about what they're doing, who can focus in on what I need and do it with excellence. And so, guess what? We got that team, and we're bringing them to you. We bring them to you. So, how about this? How about we share the video? So, we've got the video. Coach Elise got a surprise for you. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay. You ready? You ready? Okay. Countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Hey coaches, do you ever feel stuck trying to create your online program? Do you want to get paid for your expertise but afraid nobody will buy? There's so much information out there you just don't know where to start. So I've been through that and so much more. And now I have a step-by-step strategy and a winning team. So join us for the game-changing 2-hour Coach and Grow workshop, how to structure, price, and sell a successful online program. We're taking away the overwhelm and giving you exactly what you need to develop a strong brand, build a magnetic funnel, build a captivating website, market and sell your program fast, and create and price your program with me, Coach P, and my amazing team. Thursday, June 2nd at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Come with questions and leave with answers, because we're bringing you the secret sauce. Don't delay. Get registered today. Did I say it's free? Say it with me. If it's free, it's for me. We look forward to seeing you in class.
Awesome. That's awesome.
I'm so
That is so
excited.
awesome.
I'm so excited. Did y'all see that amazing lineup? Wow. So we've got Coach Kaya coming on Wednesday. She'll be here. So what we decided to do is have you meet the experts. Okay. So Coach Elise is coming today. Coach, not I was going to say Coach Chris. Chris, whose expertise is in funnel development. He'll be here tomorrow. And then we'll have Todd coming in, and I'll confirm that with you. But I am truly, truly excited. And let me see. Someone said they're registered. Oh, Sheila, look at that. I'm registered for the Thursday workshop. So excited. Yes, I am totally excited. And so let me make this announcement. We're going to give you the registration link. That registration link is www, of course, powerhouseinmotion.com/workshop/. Okay, so I'll go ahead. I'll put it in comments after we finish the show today. But it's powerhouseinmotion.com/um, workshop/. Okay, so what is it? The video said all of it, in terms of what we're going to be doing. But just to kind of recap so that you know what you can expect. And when you go to the registration page, we share that information as well. But you're going to get, let's see, I have it here. Get excited. I can't find it. Okay, here we go. All right, there you go. All right, creating and pricing. We're going to teach you how to create and price your program, of course, in record time. Okay, so this is an accelerated course. So it's 2 hours with 5 of us presenting. All right, so you got to come with your gym shoes on, have your water in hand, your notebooks and pens, have a couple pens in case one of them run out, because we're going to be dropping tons of nuggets. It's going to be so much value. Your head's going to be feeling like, oh my goodness, when it's over. Okay, it just really it's just going to. I'm just telling you up front. Okay, we are going to again help you develop a strong brand. That's Kaya. And then building a magnetic funnel that leads your clients to you. That's Chris. And I tell you what, he was sharing his presentation with me on last week. And I said, wait a minute, where do I register? He had me so excited. Okay, just totally excited. And then we also are going to help you attract your ideal clients with a winning website. And then Coach Elise is bringing us home with market and selling your program, of course, and getting clients fast. All right. So if you can get excited about that, if this is something that you need, again, this is where you go. Okay. And when you register, I was just alerted that there was an issue with the confirmation email. It has the wrong date. So my apologies up front. I'm going to work on fixing that and have the team fix that as soon as we're done here. Okay. But go ahead and get registered today because we are going live on Thursday. On Thursday, June 2nd, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. That's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you live in another time zone, y'all can figure that out. Okay. Is there anything else you want to share before we conclude today, Coach Elise?
I am really excited to share with your team, your group of how to use marketing to grow their coaching business. Y'all, this is a booming industry and so many people need what you have. Even when you feel like yours is different, yours might be different, or you might feel
Mhm.
like Pam and I myself are ahead of you, it doesn't matter. People need what you have. You're going to speak to them in a different way than I'm going to speak to them. So
Mhm.
everyone has a place in this business. And this event is where you want to be. And you definitely want to sign up for what comes after that as well. So it is like the place to be. Believe me. She has put together such an awesome team. Look, I know you didn't ask for this extra stuff, but I'm about teaching my clients how to build a business. Instead of just
Mhm.
being a service provider, I want you to build a business. There is a difference, and you need all of these components to build it: the website, the branding, all the marketing. So think of yourself as a business, not a person
Mhm.
who owns a business. You are a business. Like JG say, man, I'm a business, right? So that definitely, you guys just want to show up. It's just going to be an awesome event.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Coach Elise, for your time. I'm going to give you your time back to you. Y'all got to come. If y'all got more questions for Coach Elise, you got to come on Thursday to get it. Okay, you got to come on Thursday because we're going to be. You bring your questions, you're going to leave with some answers. How about that? All right. So thank y'all so much for being here today. Please tune in next week. Next week, we are going to be talking about. Um, Bear with me here. I have all of my banners, and I got that tells you, Coach, at least I got too many banners going on. Uh, too many banners going on. And so next week, join us next Monday as we talk about. There were several things that I wanted to share with you, and I can't find it now. But anyway, come back next next Monday. We are going to be talking about building an online course. I will tell you that. Okay, so we'll delve more into what it takes to run a successful online course. All right, so that's next Monday at noon Central Time. Look forward to seeing you there, and go ahead and get registered for the Coach and Grow workshop. Thank you so much for being here. Make it a great day.